As we here in America struggle to uphold our own democratic institutions, there is a situation playing out in South Korea right now that is remarkably relevant, disturbing, and maybe at this hour, quite hopeful. The remarkable scene you may have seen throughout the day unfolding over just the last 24 hours, where citizens of South Korea have taken to the streets to defend democracy against an erratic far-right president who declared martial law. And all of this happening in a country where memories of authoritarian rule are fresh. This is a democratic country because its people fought for that democracy. After a series of authoritarian regimes in the post-World War II era, post-Korean War era, a military coup swept South Korea in 1980.
South Korea is under full martial law after a week of student violence and what the official announcement called North Korean movements. Minutes after the announcement, the martial law command closed the schools, banned political activity, and arrested several well-known dissidents, including the head of South Korea's major political party.
You see the through line there, right? Of course, the North Korean menace, the sort of threat of communist infiltration and fifth columnists. And in 1980, the coup plotters smashed protesters, established a one-party state that lasted until free elections in 1987, brought down through street protest, basically. And after Yoon's martial law announcement last night, well, South Koreans, on a dime, in the middle of the night, decided they were not going back. People immediately took to the streets in the freezing cold of night in their parkas, all ages. And they did not just protest for the sake of protesting. They had a very specific goal in mind. You see, the country's legislature could block Yoon's martial law decree with a simple majority vote. But Yoon's declaration banned political activities, and he sent soldiers to the National Assembly building, basically their capital, right, to enforce the ban and to block lawmakers from getting inside the building for a quorum where they could have a vote. And so what do? You get visuals like this, as civilian protesters teamed up with those lawmakers who rushed to the Capitol to help them scale the Capitol building and get inside to cast their votes. It was, as one commentator on social media put it, a reverse January 6th, right? Breaking into the Capitol to vote to save democracy, working together to get the National Assembly to vote to overrule martial law. And it worked. Now, I've been transfixed by these developments all day long. I don't know if you have as well. I mean, incredible stuff. Exciting, inspiring, energizing to watch everyday Koreans. I mean, all ages. People, I think, from what I could tell from the reporting, whose politics were really kind of all over the place, come out to stand up for democracy. Grandmas in their parkas in freezing temperatures, standing up to armed soldiers in their faces, literally pushing their lawmakers to pass a law saving their democratic institutions. And all to resist this far-right misogynist president who won by the skin of his teeth and decided he had a mandate to make over the country in his image, even as he frittered away all his political capital and grew historically unpopular. It's a different country, different constitution, different traditions. I think there's a lesson there for us, right, Americans in 2024? Crucially, a reminder that in the end, the last bulwark of democracy, the people themselves, working with and through an elected opposition unafraid to do the right thing.